Hello ladies and welcome to another video. Today I'll be sharing with you the live swatches of all these gel polishes. This is a gel polish set from the brand Model ones that I got off Amazon. This was purchased with my own money and I really like the colors and I figure you will love to see the swatches of these ones. So if you want to check them out, please keep watching. Let me start off by saying that I have had this nail polish brand before and I just happened to purchase a set that has the same 4 shades that I already had. So I will not be sharing live swatches of these ones because I already did. As you can see them side by side, they are exactly the same. This kit also came with a base coat and top coat, but I already have plenty of those, so I decided to not use them and use what I already have so I can put all these 6 polishes for a future giveaway. If you ever see them, please know that they are brand new. Right here, I'll show you the clip of these 4 polishes that I have already swatched. I actually swatched all of my gel polishes. I made a video about it, so if you want to check it out, the link is in the description box. Also note that these swatches have 2 coats and top coat. I have talked too much already, so let's get started with the swatches. This one is by far my favorite one. I knew that since this is glitter, this would not have that full opacity on the first coat, so I was already aware of that, but this gel polish is so sparkly. I have had glitter silver polish, gel polish before and I never saw anything like it. This is extremely sparkly. It doesn't have a base color so it's kind of see-through. I knew for sure that after curing the first coat I will have to apply a second one and that exactly gave me all the opacity that I was looking for. As I said, this is one of my favorite ones and I am so excited to try this one out. Real quick, I want to mention that I will be adding top coat to all of the swatches just because they will be on display. I want to make sure that the nail is protected and that the color stays true to what it looks inside of the bottle. The next swatch is for this black polish. I honestly had high expectations for this one because I have had this brand before and I know how good their gel polishes are. Most of the time they are one coaters, but this was not the case for this black one. As you can see, it didn't give me full opacity on the first coat, so I had to cure it for 1 minute and then come back and apply the second one. Good thing that after the second coat I got all the opacity that I was looking for, and this is also a good thing because some of you know that when you work with gel polishes you have to work with very thin layers, so sometimes some gel polishes could take up to 3 coats to give you full opacity, but this is not the case of this one, so really happy about that. And of course after I finished swatching and curing I put a non-wipe top coat again and then moving on to the next color. This one right here is probably my least favorite from the kit. This is a very weird color. I thought honestly that it would be more like a peach looking color, but then it's not nude, it's just a little weird. I also had a little trouble with it because it kind of leaked in the package. I don't know if it wasn't completely sealed, and then it also looked a little weird once I opened it. So even though this was a one coater, I do not feel comfortable using this one, so I might just have to toss it away. This polish right here is another favorite from the kit. This is kind of what I was looking for when I purchased the entire kit. I was looking for colors that will be good for spring but could also be good for summer nails. So I knew that I was getting myself into getting repeated shades as the red one and pink ones that I showed you at the beginning. But I knew that I was also getting these really good colors that I do not have in gel. As some of you know, I'm mostly into regular nail polishes, so I do not really have that much variety on gels, and I kind of wanted to add that to my collection. So it did perform really good. I also applied a top coat and then was pretty much done with it. This next swatch is going to be for a pure white. I do have a couple of white gel polishes in my collection, but some of them are very milky, and this one is very pure white, very thick consistency. So I kind of felt lucky that I only had to apply one coat on this one. Of course, I also applied the top coat, and that was pretty much it. I really like one coaters. Those are my favorite kind of polishes, so this is a winner. Before we continue, I want to make sure that you are aware that this video is by no means sponsored by the brand Model ones. And this product, by the way, was purchased with my own money. They did not send this to me for review or anything like that. By the way, I used to get some of these items for review from their brand, and after they did not like one of my reviews, they stopped sending me their products. I feel bad that they were not able to take some negative feedback. To be honest, my review wasn't a mean one, or it wasn't disrespectful or anything towards the brand. And I just feel bad that they didn't continue to work with me. But as I said, I'm well able to get the polishes that I want. So I will continue to get it as far as they continue to put out some products that I find interesting. I'm sorry about the rant. I know that you were not expecting it in this video, but I do find it important to talk about it because whenever I'm reviewing or trying new products, I like to say the truth. I like to speak my mind, and I like to say what I think about the product. I feel like if some of you have been around my channel for a while, you know how I talk about my reviews, and most of the time I buy products myself. So I just kind of say what I like and what I do not like in a very respectful way. I feel like brands should be able to take this feedback in a way that they can improve their products, and I understand if they don't want to hear negative things, but sometimes it's just what it is. That's everything that I want to share with you about this matter, and just know that I will continue to be that person that will tell you what I don't like about certain products, even though if I love their brand, if there is something that I do not like, I will continue to speak my mind and talk about it. Moving on, and on the bright side, let's talk about this gorgeous orange gel polish. This is probably one of my favorite ones from the entire set. This is a one coater, by the way, which I found it to be fantastic. As I said, this brand has some pretty good one coaters. Some of them are two coats, which is also fine. But this one is just beautiful. I find this one to be a perfect summer color. I like the opacity a lot, and I just cannot wait to put this one into some summer nail art. It's going to be so much fun. And here we have another bright shade. This is actually more on the neon side. This is probably a very unique polish. To be honest, I don't have any neon gel polishes, so this is going to be the first one. I really like this one. As I said, it's very unique. I probably like it the most because I do not have anything like it. It looked amazing after the first coat, but I still decided that it needed a second one for full opacity, and of course I added a top coat in the end. By the way, if you're curious to know on where you can find these products, I buy most of my gel polishes off Amazon. I like it because you can buy entire kits. Most of the time, they already come with base coats and top coats, and then you don't have to go and buy things separately. So if you take the time to read the reviews, maybe you will find another brand that you like. As I said, these polishes are not expensive at all, and you get a bunch of them, so I'm sure this one would last you for a while. We are almost done with the swatches. This one, by the way, is one of my favorite ones. I know I have said it through the video, but this one for real is probably one of my favorite ones. This is a glitter polish. This has some holographic glitter in there. It's some very tiny glitter. It has that soft base color, and it's just so beautiful. Of course, this one needs two coats, and probably it would even need three coats for full opacity. I decided to leave it at two just for the swatches, but it just looks so beautiful. After I applied the top coat, I realized something. I pulled another gel polish from the Model One's brand. It came in a different type of bottle, but they just happen to look so alike. I have the feeling that this formula is exactly the same, but looking at the back of the polish and trying to find the names of it, they have completely different names. So I am not sure, but they just look exactly the same to me. I could be wrong, but I cannot notice any differences, so I'm just gonna stick to that. And the last swatch is a thermal gel polish. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of thermal polishes. I do not really like them. I don't know why. I'm not a big fan of them. But this one is a pretty blue color. Once it is warm, it turns into this sheer white. You're about to see it after I take it out of the UV lamp. I put in two coats on this one because the first one wasn't good enough of an opacity, so I did go for the second one. And once again, I did put a top coat on this one, and that was pretty much it for all the swatches. As always, thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can continue to see more videos like this. Also, let me know in the comment section what did you think about these gel polishes and if you have ever tried their brand before. If you like this video, also don't forget to give it a thumbs up and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.